That was some hard work today, gentlemen. Lovely stuff. But one of you really stood out. That's how you do it, lad.
All I'm saying, Lily, is you keep putting the crosses in and I will keep heading them in, you know?
Good to finally see you using your head for something useful.
You know, I try. I really do.
And what would you say has earned you your transfer to French giants PSG?
Well, strikers all over Europe are scared of me because I don't give them room to breathe. Do you know what I mean? It's all about winning your one-on-ones and making sure the man you're up against remembers who beat him.
And how are you feeling about going up against your brother, Danny Williams, in the group stages? Must be a big thing for you.
Well, it might be for him. I can't say I care, really. Once you win one of these, nothing really phases you.
Interesting point. Although, if memory serves, you didn't actually play in the final, did you?
Well, it was the first season in Italy. I was getting bedded in. But I played a part in getting us there. Don't you worry about that. It's a squad game, man. Do you understand? Anyway, I don't sweat my brother. How is he going to get the better of me? And if you're watching, Danny, I love you, mate.
Williams?
Boss, I was wondering if I could put some extra practice in, you know, work on what the gaffer wanted.
Oh, good on you. Well, the pitch is always about...
I'm not asking about the pitch. I'm wondering if you'd help train me.
What was that, Williams? I didn't quite hear you.
I was wondering if you would help train me.
Just say when, son.
Cool. Nice one. I'll text you the directions.
Directions?
A warm welcome to our live coverage. I'm Derek Ray with Lee Dixon alongside me in the commentary box, and we're back under the floodlights tonight for keenly awaited Champions League action as the group stage business begins for these two teams. Always an exciting prospect, Lee.
Well, Derek, pre-game I always look down at the plate.
And he's banged it against the woodwork with the header.
Well, we're talking inches. So close with his head.
And this is how it looks for Chelsea. Fairly conventional 4-5-1 setup.
Yeah, that back four will be protected throughout the game with the 5 midfield players in front of them. Really important that they do support that lone striker when they do have the ball.
The opposition starting 11. A matter of keeping it. An incisive pass. Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
Now the execution of the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. Cesc Fabregas on the ball. Madishev. Alan Patrick. Tyson. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Well, there's so much competition for honours just in England, Lee, but despite that, Chelsea always target the Champions League when they're in the competition.
Well, yeah, past winners and...
Can they get themselves in front here? And a goal it is, the opener in this game.
Well, keep it tight, that's what both managers would have been saying. But now the opening goal's gone in. Tactics have got to change.
So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. Madishev on the ball. Stepanenko. It's with Tyson. On the ball, Taras Stepanenko. It's with Ismaili. Jorginho. And in with a real chance. Only the keeper to beat. Still a chance. And Chelsea have done it. It's going to be so difficult to stop them now.
Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
Well, a second goal for them here. Is he going to punish them here? Well, I think it's fair to say, Lee, when you talk about teams that could win the UEFA Champions League, Chelsea have to be in that conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. They've forced themselves onto that platform now, and quite rightly so, and they're a team really, really difficult to beat, and they produce such exciting football at times as well, Derek.
And the ball with Williams. Can they cut open the defence with the through ball? Terrific reflex action.
Yeah, you've just got to come out and spread yourself and hope for the best.
It is now with Jorginho. On the ball, Taras Stepanenko. Tyson. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Been a decent half for Chelsea. The coach still has some work to do at half-time. Ball retention has to improve a little bit if they're going to dominate in the second half. Possession could be key.
Marlos. Great vision from Danny Williams. Less than convincing defending. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. Chelsea throw in here. Jorginho. Conte now. Hazard. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. The ball with Marcos Alonso. It's with Fabregas. Williams. It's with Ismaili. Madishev on the ball. Hazard. Marcos Alonso. Moving through the gears. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Bogdan Budko. And fed forwards. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here at Stamford Bridge. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. And cut out by Conte. How many times do we say that? And passing with a velvet touch. And now Willian coming into it. And a goal here! what they needed.
Well, he put some superb balls in from the wide areas, and that one's probably the best. And what do they get? Reward, a goal.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. It's a weighted pass. Not to be in terms of the finish.
Chelsea coming off the pitch, number 10, Hazard. Coming onto the pitch, number 11,
Willian. And now passing it through. Nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And a throw-in forthcoming. Substitution time it is. And here now is Conte. A Chelsea corner.
number 17, Matteo Cavucci.
And a deep ball in. And you need your defender to take charge. Cesc Fabregas, what's he going to do? It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Here's Pedro. And now Danny Williams. Fine reaction save from the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeping at its best. Really, really top draw.
Conte. And cleared away. It's with Tyson. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Well, they're finding attacking avenues, and it's Willian here, but what can he do? And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. And Chelsea win the corner. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. And he's fired over the corner. Taking care of business defensively here. Williams. And here now is Conte. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Conte now. Chelsea couldn't keep it. It's with Marlos. Pedro. Can they convert? And it's gone in!
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion, he does, and he scores.
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. "15 minutes remaining. Mateo Kovacic. Willian. Not typical of Willian to be wasteful as he was then. Couldn't keep it. It is a decent-looking attack here. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. On the ball, Taras Stepanenko. Manishev on the ball. Conte. Here's Kovacic. And the pass provided by Danny Williams. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. And a substitution in the offing. Now the execution of the corner. Outrageously good piece of defending on the line. Conte. He cuts it back. Well, in the second half here, And it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Well, creating goals is hard enough, but the scoring of goals is the hardest thing to do in football. Chelsea, for me, have ticked all the boxes in that department for me. They've been lovely to watch. And look at all the players. They've all got smiles on their faces. We love to see that.
It's with Marlos.
3 minutes.
The tackle crisp and accurate. Aspilicueta now. N'Golo Conte. We have entered the final minute of normal time. Useful cross towards the near post. Goalkeeper's ball, the cross delivered too close to him. And there goes the full-time whistle. Chelsea claim all 3 points in their opening match in the UEFA Champions League.
Yeah, really, really strong start. That's what you need. But with 5 games to go, very important you stay in the now. 1 game at a time, Derek. Bit of a cliche.
First Champions League game for you, Danny. Enjoy the experience.
Well, I mean, it was such an honour when the boss picked me for this game. I mean, as you know, Champions League is everything to this club. So the fact that he put some faith in me and you know, put me in the side, that means a lot. It means a lot.
Big responsibility.
Yeah, I know, it's massive, but you know, I just try and put the graft in and the hard work and take each match as it comes.
Don't forget to enjoy it too.
Oh, yeah, I'll try.
To the love. Christmas at the Williams. Must be fun.
Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm Derek Ray and joined for commentary by former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. And in the group stage of the Champions League, PSG play host to their chief rivals in this particular section. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea.
Well, Derek, both teams got off to a flying start in their opening group match, didn't they? But something has to give tonight. Looking forward to this one.
I can remember watching PSG when they didn't have the attached glamour that is part of the story now. It's always intriguing watching them in the Champions League these days, Lee.
Well, it is when they're in a position to go out really and buy any player they want. That does not give you an advantage, especially when it comes to winning your own league, but also in the Champions League as well.
And the PSG team looks like this. If you like wingers, you'll love this, Lee.
Yeah, absolutely. I love to watch a winger play, especially with pace and power. The central striker will stay more or less in front of the goal. The support will be provided by the three central midfield players. The back four is pretty conventional, but the fullbacks will be asked to support from behind.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. An element of caution about this selection.
Yeah, 4-5-1, Derek. The five players behind the lone striker will need to support him. Looks very strong midfield offensively and also defensively. The back four will be protected throughout the game.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. Edinson Cavani now. Draxler now. Conte has lost the ball. The commitment to attack is there for all to see. Verratti this time. Easy save. And Chelsea have given us away. Neymar! A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if you can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done.
And underway again here with PSG in front. Running with the ball confidently. Nicely blocked, but he's got to get rid of it. Verratti now. Neymar. Verratti. Kurzawa. This is Neymar. Draxler now. Edinson Cavani now. Draxler. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Marcos Alonso. And on the ball, Bernard. Given away. Kylian Mbappe. Can they hit on the break? Well, so much of the storyline coming in had to do with the battle of the brothers, Danny and Terry Williams, the target man versus the powerful centre-back. It should make for an interesting contest, Lee.
Well, yeah, there's lots of quotes attributed to Terry over the last few weeks. I'm not so sure I take too much of that on board, but it's a battle of the minds. It really is. When you're playing against someone you know, an ex-teammate, etc., it's bad enough, but when you're playing against a sibling, it can be really, really vital that you stay focused on your own game and don't let the mind games play a part.
Given away by Chelsea. And it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? It's with Marcos Alonso. Philippe Bernard. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Oh, he's really opened them up here. The cross is on. Decided to come in from the flank. And up for grabs off the keeper. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Jorginho. And Chelsea have given it away. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Diarra. And on the ball, Bernard. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Williams. Excellent ball from Danny Williams. You won't see many better saves than that. Gigi Buffon. Corner it is for Chelsea. And Eden Hazard at the corner kick controls. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Draxler. Neymar. This is Neymar. Hazard. And the ball with Williams. And it's Terry Williams with it. Opportunity knocks. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And the ball with Williams. Hazard. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Wonderful block. And will it be the leveller? And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
Diarra.
Well, goalkeepers live a charmed life at time, but that was just brilliant. Really, really good goalkeeping.
Here's Mbappe. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes. Second half is underway with Chelsea behind. Hazard on the ball. And the defender takes care of business. Verratti now. This is Thiago Silva. Excellent first half from Neymar in this game, Lee.
Well, Derek, it certainly was a good 45 minutes from the lad. Obviously got the goal to give him the lead, but he's looked very, very lively as well.
Mbappe. Verratti now. This is Neymar. Cavani. Staunch rearguard action. And the PSG corner. He's driven in the corner. Rabiot. And putting his body on the line. Well, they'll try to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. It's Neymar's corner. Well, clattered away. Well, he's not shy about extolling his own vert. Running towards goal. One man to beat. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. And it is substitution time at this juncture. Not just from one side, but from both. Conte. Others to play it to. And now Danny Williams. Clattered away. Jorginho. Well, possession ceded. Verratti now. Cavani. Here's Mbappe. Rabiot. Conte. It's with Fabregas. It is now with Jorginho. Can he get them level? Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
Verratti. Di Maria now. Verratti now. This is Neymar. Now Rabiot. Hazard on the ball. It's the threaded Azar pass. And taken away from Azar. Dani Alves with it. Effective challenge. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Verratti now. Neymar. Given away by Verratti. So a throw in to Chelsea. Substitution time it is. Marquinhos. Winning possession back here, Fabregas. Rabiot. Tremendous intuition to win it back. This is Neymar. Cavani. Neymar. It's with Rabiot. And meat and drink to the goalkeeper. And Chelsea have given us away. Others in the vicinity. Stout defending by Azpilicueta. The keeper completely untroubled. Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
Well, we've seen Chelsea score late goals in the past. They need one now. They won't give up, that's for sure. Pile on the pressure. Surely they'll get one more chance.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. This is Neymar. And it's Terry Williams with it. Rabiot. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. And it's Terry Williams with it. Verratti now. Neymar. Well, that's very smart. The opportunity it is. And he'll be and the referee's whistle brings the action to a close here at the Parc des Princes. Business taken care of by PSG. An important 3 points lead.
Yeah, important 3 points. And when they come to the battle of the siblings, Terry Williams 1, Danny Williams 0. He stopped his brother scoring. He dominated him throughout the game, and that was a big part of this result.
And it will be interesting to see if it's the same again in a few weeks' time. Don't forget, we'll have coverage of that game, along with all the group stage action in the Champions League, live here on EA TV.
Danny, playing in the Champions League against your brother, how did it feel to be on the losing side?
You know, Terry has always been a grafter, and I think that was the difference tonight, maybe. But all the boys in that locker room know we've got to put a proper shift in next time to come away with a result.
Was it fun, at least, to be playing against your brother?
Well, losing's never fun, is it? So, no, not really.
Well, that's all we need.
Great.
Hey. Hey, can you grab that thing? Yeah.
All right.
It's called a lighting shoe. Just stand over there. Angle it. Good. Little more. Good job. Danny. Hi. Little higher, please. Great. Great. Okay. Okay, we got it. Thank you, Danny.
popular.
Wow, funny. I thought I was the only teenager on this team.
Hey, chill. It means you're one of us now.
Great. I messed up already and we haven't even got to France yet.
Come on, relax.
Gotta love Wi-Fi on the plane.
What's up?
School. I had to take half my exams early and then defer the rest until after the tournament.
Ouch. Real life. Did you pick a college yet? Tell me good news.
Well, I like the offers from Stanford and UCLA, but my dad wants me to take the one in Berkeley. He thinks the film and media program would be a good fit.
Smart guy?
Yeah.
But you know, it's so different now. There are tons of opportunities that weren't around when I was coming up. Going pro to high school is a real option. Makes you think.
So it all comes down to this. The final throw of the Garbage Hoop World Cup. It's all tied up at 36 apiece. Hunter steps up for the win.
Pressure's getting to her.
Yes!
Come on.
Who's that?
Hi, Dad.
Yeah. Harold, Kim around?
Dad.
Rematch later?
I wish. I've got to study.
Don't be late for the meeting. De Silva will have you riding shuttles all day.
Sir, yes, sir.
See, you're making friends.
Yeah, Alex is great.
Speaking of which, your brother Colt should make it for the knockout rounds.
Oh, if we make it that far.
You've already won by just being here. Remember that. Even if you lose, you've won.
Christine Sinclair scored 4 minutes into her first World Cup game. She was 19. I just need to take my chance when it comes.
You always were a smart one.
You know, had a good teacher. Mrs. Dean, 9th grade. Real inspiration.
So, made your decision yet?
College?
Is there another decision?
Yeah. I mean, no. I've been thinking about it a lot, obviously, and Berkeley looks amazing.
Couldn't agree more.
But I was thinking, more wondering, I guess, what if I went pro? I was talking with Alex the other day, and she was saying there's tons
Pro?
of opportunities.
Where? What, that Seattle thing? I don't even think they were serious, Kim.
They wouldn't have talked to us if they didn't mean it.
They was just throwing a hat in early so they'd be top of your mind when you finish college. They aren't expecting you to entertain it. I doubt they want you to. You have to remember that this tournament isn't the be-all and end-all.
I have to go to my meeting now. Hello?
I gotta say, Kim, you were on another level today. Great to see.
Eyes on me.
All right, bring it in.
We are the United States women's national team, the defending world champions. And that means that every other team in this tournament will be trying to take us down. But we're not going to let that happen. We are going to be more focused and more committed than any other team out there. We've gone with an experienced lineup. We don't have time for slip-ups, lapses of concentration, or sloppy play. Today is our statement of intent. Hunter, manager wants you on standby. You'll be our shot of adrenaline for tired legs. You got this, ladies. Yeah, we got this. Let's go. Let's show them what we got.
Well, this is intriguing, but I think justifiable in the circumstances. Alan, 17-year-old Kim Hunter is going to make her World Cup debut from the bench.
Yeah, 2-0 up. They're looking fairly safe, aren't they, the US? And it is a good opportunity to blood the youngster, if you will, just to give her a taste of international football at this level.
Tobin Heath. Carly Lloyd moving the opposition around with these two players. Now Duggan, Carney. We've had an hour gone here and still 30 minutes left. Tobin Heath. Hunter. With great vision here. Good play, this positive play to try and increase their lead. Now Nobbs. Well, that's over the top of the defender and one to chase. Put away, but not out of harm's way. Going for goal! Well, no scraps for the attackers to feed on from the goalkeeper that time. Hung on to the ball well. Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. Well, no surprise at this stage in the game that the managers are thinking about making changes. In fact, both managers are here, and we will get a substitution apiece. Nobbs. Here's Kirby. Now Nobbs. Rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Shot on! Comfortable stop. Goalkeeper not troubled. In with a chance. Trying to unlock the defence with that through ball, Kim Hunter. Oh, it's a great goal! Important moment, maybe the most important moment in the match. They shouldn't be caught from here, should they, Alan?
I don't think so. There'll be questions asked if they are. And to be honest with you, Martin, the opposition looks down and out down there.
Return ball. Well read by the defender. Read the play well to intercept. A little bit tougher for Kim Hunter. Good vision. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. So we're coming down now towards the last 15 minutes. can really get at the opposition here. England to have a free kick here. The manager's going to bring on a fresh player now. Looked very good indeed, but the move has broken down. Hunter. And done. Hunter. Going forward well. Well, a corner to come because of that deflection. Substitution time. And in it goes. That's out of danger there with that clearance. It has been a case of the die being cast pretty early in this football match, and we've known who's going to win for a long time now. It has been very one-sided. This is how they love to play on the break. Well, that's almost teasing the referee with a challenge like that. Rapinoe. Hunter. Well, they look promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well. To Moore. Nobbs. Duggan. Bronze. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. It's a weak cross, really, not getting past the first defender. Hunter. Alex Morgan. Horan. It's lovely to watch the ball being passed with this sort of level of play, Alan.
It's the understanding, the technique, the movement, the weight of pass that's been so pleasing on the eye.
Now it's Rapinoe. Moore. Well, there is the final whistle. Getting the first game over with is always tricky, and the USA have done the job here. It looked pretty comfortable throughout, in truth. Attacking talent in the team, and maybe Kim Hunter will add a little bit more when she settles in. She's had her World Cup debut.
And I thought she did pretty well. Understandably, she didn't take too many risks. She played...
Kim, 17 years old, and you've just debuted in the World Cup. Incredible. How does that feel?
I was trying not to think about all that stuff, just concentrating on helping the team. I'm kind of learning as I go here.
What stood out most for you?
Oh, I was so happy we got the win. It was a great start to the tournament for us.
Now, given how big an occasion this is for you, is there a special someone back home you want to say hello to?
Maybe you have a question about the game?
Okay. Oh, unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Kim Hunter, congratulations on your debut, and good luck in the next match.
Thank you.
I want to do a little ball control work today. We have the most talented players in the world. Let's make sure that getting the ball from us seems impossible. If you don't give me everything you've got in every sprint, then you are wasting my time and yours. Again. Hunter. Manager was impressed with you in the opening game. She wants you on the bench again next time out, okay? Just want to put too much pressure on you before you're ready. But remember, watch and learn. Even if you're not playing, take in everything you can.
Sure. But I was kind of hoping I might start. You know, really show you what I can do.
Manager's decision is final, Hunter.
Wrong call.
What? I don't think I heard you correctly, Hunter. Are you questioning the manager's decision?
No, I just thought I have more to bring to the team.
You know what? You have talent, Hunter, that's for sure. But the right attitude? Jury's out.
Coach, I wasn't trying to...
Back to your mark! You can thank Hunter for the next 5, ladies. I never get tired of seeing young players rise to the challenge and improve. You showed me that today, Hunter. Thank you.
Coach, meeting's not for another hour, right?
It's not.
Yeah.
Oh. Keeping up with your schoolwork.
Yeah.
Can't be easy.
Been pretty intense. Listen, Coach, about yesterday, I'm so sorry.
So tell me, Hunter, does the name Denise Daniels mean anything to you? She's part of the 2011 World Cup squad. 18-year-old from Detroit, unstoppable in the air. We used to call her the Wall. She was tipped to be the cornerstone of our defense for the next decade. got sent home before the tournament even started for breaking curfew.
I've never heard of her.
Well, it's because she's making juice somewhere in San Francisco. We considered dropping you from the squad yesterday for questioning the manager. You know, you might think that I'm being hard on you, but it's only because I know how great you can be. You have all the talent in the world. It's why you're still here.
Thank you, Coach. I won't let you down.
Oh, and one more thing. The manager wants you to start in our last group game. Do or die. You wanted your chance.
Thanks, Coach.
Almost forgot. Team meeting. 1 hour.
Yep.
Carry on.
A very good session today, but it needs to be said, Kim Hunter put on a clinic.
Hi there again, everyone. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith alongside me, and we know you're enjoying the coverage of this Women's World Cup. It's been a terrific tournament already, and we have a splendid game in prospect here today. Final group match at the Stade Velodrome. USA take on Sweden.
Yeah, I mean, this is the business end of the group now, isn't it? And the Americans, they know 3 points will secure the place in the last 16.
And now the shot! And the keeper stops that. Well, I know I'm looking forward to having a look at these two, Alan. Obviously, it's a team game, but they're intriguing individuals, aren't they?
They are, and they don't just play for themselves, which is the satisfying thing. They lift the head if there's a ball to be played, rather than shooting themselves. They will play that ball.
And Morgan. Hunter. First touch was poor. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Jakobsen. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Hanna Folkesson. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Put in from the wide area. Well, they've got to keep the crosses coming in. I'm sure in the end will deliver something, but it didn't this time. Threading it through. Just the keeper to beat. Hunter, a bit predictable with the passing and the opposition able to deal with that. Here's Appelqvist. It is good to see Kim Hunter playing, Alan, isn't it? We've read the stories about the supposed argument with the coach, and she was left out of the second game, but she's very young. Must take the lead here, which they do in good style.
No, they played some good football leading up to that, Martin, and thoroughly deserved that goal.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. Fischer. Here's Appelqvist. Opportunity in a wider area. Corner given. In goes the corner. And here's the shot. That shot's blocked very quickly. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. No, it's offside. Brian. Can find some space here on the flanks. Now to Brian. And shoots! Hit it hard, but not very true. Hunter. Trying to unlock the defence with that through ball, Kim Hunter. And there it is! It was a great race, at great pace, and a fantastic goal.
Oh, how quickly did they go from back to front there? What a counter-attack.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Rubensson. Now this is an interesting attack. Quick into the tackle, and the result is going to be a throw. Here's Appelqvist. Now it's Hanna Folkesson. Well, there's still time if they can get this goal. A good hit at it, but I'm afraid that was off the radar. Eriksson. Fischer. Appelqvist. Now Skuu. Schelin. Jakobsen. Here's Hannah. Shots on! Credit to them, they're still having a go here. Although if they got that one in, it really would have been game on.
Yeah, I mean, they're 2 goals down, but they haven't played badly. And if that had gone in, they'd have gained some faith and confidence.
Eriksson. Now Jakobsen. Now Berglund. Eriksson. Folkesson. Jakobsen. Jakobsen. Morgan. Well, so far so good as the half-time whistle goes. We are on match day 3, remember, in this competition of the group stages, and we're into the second half of this fascinating fixture. Fischer. Hannah Folkesson. Here's Appelqvist. Schelin probing away, trying to find room for a shot, maybe. Morgan. And Morgan. Hunter. The shot's on! That is a supreme save at full stretch. Conceding the corner, now they've got to deal with it, the defenders. Corner swung in. Corner played in. Cleared away by the defender. And that's headed away for a throw with press. Hunter. And that will clear the danger. Action on the USA bench. A change coming up. In goes the corner. Good defending at the front post, but not such a good corner. Bryan. Just a heavy touch, the opposition could take the ball away. Fischer. Folkesson. Sauerbrunn. Now to Bryan. Well, they've been really bursting to get on, those players on the bench, and one's going to be lucky now. Well, we've got an angle on this offside call, Alan, and I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Shots on here. Good work by the goalkeeper. Hunter. Opportunity now. Oh, that's great defending. Here's Skuu. Here's Appelqvist. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. In on the goalkeeper. Made a run and the ball didn't come. Shows she's offside here. USA ready to make a switch. And Morgan. Here's Skuu. Here's Sager. Here's Appelqvist. Now Schelin. And here's the shot. So the save made by the goalkeeper. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Defended well. Heath. Eriksson. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. And shoots! That will be a corner. Corner's taken. Score! Well, that is a moment really to look back on with horror, because they're not going to have many more chances to cut back this deficit.
Yeah, what a chance. I mean, listen, it's late on. It might not have made a difference, but it would have given them a squeak of a chance, that.
Well, just trying to slip it through. In with a chance. Pulls it back now. Got to pass the ball a bit better than this if they're guided through. And the keeper's... No, it's offside. And it looks as though they might be in to score. And Morgan. Hunter. Here's Sembrant. Seger. And the added time will amount... Well, she will say the pass should have come earlier, and that in the end she couldn't halt her run. It's always two sides to the story. Definitely offside. Good vision. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that. It's been a good day for the USA ladies today. They are through. The full-time whistle confirms that. And then the group stages are tough. And you build momentum through the tournament. And the signs are, Alan, that this is a team to watch out for in the knockout stages.
Yeah, I think they are one of the favourites to lift the trophy in a couple of weeks' time. And they showed their experience out there today, I think. Just in not getting carried away by the moment, focusing on the job.
And we'll be bringing you all the coverage of those knockout games, of course, live here on EA TV.
I am standing here with 17-year-old Kim Hunter, who has just scored her first World Cup goal. Kim, how did that feel?
I've kind of got a taste for it now, and I can't wait to score again and again and again.
Well, I'm sure the fans are right there with you, Kim.
Woo!
Woo, yeah. Kim Hunter, great to see such enthusiasm for the game. Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.
Mademoiselle.
Thank you.
Et monsieur.
Thank you.
Mon plaisir.
This place is ridiculous.
Oh, you can thank your brother for that. He sorted this table, room, or his people did. He's got himself some life.
Yeah, sure does.
Well, congratulations are in order. My daughter in the World Cup knockout stages. It's a different game now.
You can save the pep talk, Dad. I get enough of those from De Silva.
I didn't mean to insult you, Kim. I was just caught off guard, is all. You have to admit it's a pretty massive change of heart not going to college. What if Seattle didn't work out? What if
All I wanted to do was talk about it. Just see. And all you could do is knock me down. Now I know how Alex felt.
Oh, Kim, please.
I'm sorry.
It's your life, Kim. Your career, your choice. We can still talk about it if you want to. Just try not to get too dazzled.
I know you're just looking out for me. But I'm not you, Dad. I have a shot to do something special, to be someone special. You have to let me go.